Hi Aries, welcome to Higher Source Tarot. This is for your weekly tarot check for the week of May 24th through the 31st. This is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And thank you so much to all of you who've been watching my channel. I'm loving doing these readings for you and will continue to do just that. In the next few days, I should have a June reading. Okay, so a monthly reading coming out for June. Check back on that. And thank you too to everyone who's subscribed, commented, liked, and shared these videos. And if you're new here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you tap the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, which is about once a week. So I always do a weekly, a mid-month, a monthly, and then I've also added a love tarot check to the lineup. So if this doesn't resonate with you, check another part of your sign. Check if this is your sun sign, check your moon or rising or Venus. And yeah, so, and it's also too, time is fluid, okay? So I do say this is for the week, but again, the energy may have already begun, or there may be elements of this that that resonate with you, that you say, hey, that happened last week or 2 weeks ago. And of course the energy could continue to creep into the weeks coming up. It just depends on what the cards have to say. So let's get to it here for Aries, okay? All right, so for May 24th through the 31st here for Aries. And if you're new here, we go day by day. So we start off here with Sunday. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Monday, you've got the Fool. Tuesday, the Two of Pentacles. Wednesday, you've got the Nine of Wands. Nice. Thursday, you've got the Hierophant. Friday, you have the Six of Pentacles. Saturday, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And then, nice, very nice conclusion of that, you have the Ten of Pentacles on Sunday. So you start with the Ace of Pentacles and end on the 10. You have money coming in. There's no doubt about that. I mean, it's all over this week. And whether it's this week, because the energy of these cards is incredibly strong, it certainly could, be seeping into the next couple of weeks. But I definitely think you have an energy to bring money into your awareness. So that looks really good. You start off here on Sunday with the Ace of Pentacles. And this is one of my favorite cards to see in a reading, because there's no downside to this. This is all about something new coming in. And for some of you, you may actually meet somebody and it feels more like a friendship, but it could be one of those things where it's a friendship that really is somebody you become lifelong friends with. I definitely feel that coming, so there may be some small gathering and you meet somebody new there. And I also, though, this does have to do with money. There's a new chapter starting with this. There's definitely a new phase and a new chapter starting with money. So some of you may have, again, gotten refunds and things from, things that you paid for in advance. Or some of you may be kind of hanging out and waiting, wondering, when am I going to see this money? It's definitely coming, and we'll be here, before summer really gets up and running. It'll be the next couple weeks that you're going to start to see money coming in and getting credits on things. And you may even notice suddenly there's some credit in your account that you weren't aware you were going to be getting. Some of you too, somebody here is going to get a small raise. It's not going to be gigantic, but they're going to get some kind of increase. It feels like a commission, like they're earning commissions and they're going to be getting stepped up a little bit, so they earn more of a commission on their sales. But you have Monday here, you have the Fool, and this is also about a brand new beginning. I do feel for some of you, you have love coming too. Again, it feels new, but it also, there's a possibility it's a brand new beginning with somebody that you know, but it was not a catastrophic ending. So if you're looking at a reconciliation with someone and it ended really badly, that I don't see right now. It doesn't mean it would never happen. I just don't see it right now. But you definitely have, like I said, a brand new, fresh, clean slate. And, the Fool is, he's represents the soul here, but it's 0 card. It's infinite potential. It's basically like a fresh canvas. What do you want your life to look like? And if you've been going through, some depression or just not feeling right, that energy is definitely lifted this week for sure. And I feel into the next few weeks where that energy is falling behind you. You know, he carries this bag suspended by a wand, and he's very kind of casual about the wand, right? He's got this magical wand that he just kind of has slung over his shoulder there. And that's kind of what I feel like with you. You're getting into a groove here where it just feels very easy. It feels very like the decisions just come to you. The ideas just flow through. You know what to do. And it's, like I said, the potential is limitless with this. I definitely, like I said, I feel like there's something with work where you're going to be getting some extra money. Some of you may get a slight promotion even where you have a supervisory capacity in your role. So on Tuesday here, you have this Two of Pentacles, and there's kind of an emotional roller coaster going on here, but it's very minor. It's not something, I actually feel for some of you, it's trying to figure out how to blend two sides of you. It's like trying to blend your creative talents with a more kind of practical side of you. Like if your work is, like I said, if it's something like sales or something where you don't necessarily, you know, have as much creativity, or there's just a lot of rules around what you do. There's a part of you that is starting to feel this push to get more, I guess, creative is what I'm getting here. Now, in terms of love, I don't see this as a choice. I don't feel like there's a connection really with that where you're having, you know, I feel like that's coming in really smoothly. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any kind of a hesitation with that. I definitely feel like this is more in regards to work, where somebody's not quite sure what's the best way to bring in and infuse some more that's what I keep getting, is it's almost kind of a mundane job, but you can see the potential where it would be better with a little more flair. So you have here on Wednesday this Nine of Wands, and I do feel like it's related to that too, where you may you know, have a little bit of trouble with some analysis paralysis, and it gets kind of taxing, you know. And it also too, you know, he wears this bandage around his head because it's significant when the artist drew this of a kind of like a psychic wound where it's like too much thinking or something going on there. So just be aware of that so that you're not overthinking, because we're fire signs. You're a fire sign. You want action. You want to move forward. And analysis paralysis is not a compatible roommate for you. So it just is a signal from Spirit to make sure you're taking action and keep moving forward and not get caught too much in too much overthinking. We can almost become addicted to the act of thinking. And again, it's not very compatible with your sign. So you definitely start to move forward here, though. You have this Hierophant card coming in on Thursday. And this is a 5. It's a change card. This is also, again, I feel like it's related to the money, where it has to do with, this can have to do with religion, but it also has to do with like structure, and it feels almost like for some of you, you're getting some kind of refund if you took classes or signed up for classes. They may be canceled, which is disappointing, but you're going to get the money back. So you're getting money coming in from places that maybe you would have preferred just to have the experience, but it's just not working out that way. So with this Hierophant too, again, this has to do with ceremonies. The original card was actually called, I believe it was oh God, I forget now the name of it, but it was originally called something else. You know, it was over 110 years ago when they were designing the deck, and it was always a religious card. It's always been a religious authority. And so because of that, though, I definitely get a feeling of some kind of a long-lasting, there's a commitment coming in where it gets to a higher level. It may not be this week, but there's definitely a strong influence here that this is coming forward. And whether it's somebody who's manifesting you, who's trying to manifest a serious relationship, the energy is magnetized. There's a magnetic, energetic attraction coming through here. And it's going to be very balanced. And I feel like overall, so this is for Friday, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and this is definitely very, very balanced energy. And it's just a feeling of overall satisfaction. There's like I said, nice ease and flow with money and a feeling of wealth with this, that you've got, all the bills paid, there's extra money. Some of you may find you want to go out a little bit, spend some money, go out to dinner, maybe order some things online and things like that, and you have the money to do it. You get into, on Saturday, you've got this Knight of Pentacles, and this, again, you've got a big pentacle here. There's an offer here. Now, this can sometimes be about stagnancy because the pentacle, the Knight is not moving forward. But I also think part of this is just, in terms of long term, this is more, like I said, there's a long-term commitment coming through. And again, for some of you, if you don't want an ex back, that's fine, because I don't see it here. This really feels new, or it feels like a commitment of somebody who's familiar with you, but not somebody that you have some kind of tumultuous past with. Again, this is also, too, a card about having a promotion at work. So if some of you are going, I just don't see that, you have it in this reading several times. And then you end here Sunday with the wealth card. And what a beautiful way to end the week with the 10 of Pentacles. And this is wealth for everyone. It really is a card of security, but it's also a card of opulence. It's not just that mundane kind of, we've got everything paid and there's enough money to get takeout when we feel like it. There's more than that here. And I think for some of you, it's putting you on a trajectory where I think within the next year, you're going to get a really nice upgrade on a car. You're going to get some things that you've been dreaming of, really. And I know sometimes that there's a feeling of guilt kind of coming in, because some of you, if this is for you, you know what I'm talking about. And there's a bit of like, I feel bad because there's people that are going to be losing their homes, and I'm doing really well in this, and it feels a little off to me. But know that the universe has a plan, and it always hasn't been that way. It's your time. Your time is now. And you've been manifesting this, and you've done the things that you needed to do, and it's coming. It's definitely here. So very nice reading for you. For those of you that are interested in attracting more love into your lives, we've got this Whispers of Oracle card here. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So, be setting your intentions. Be very clear about what you want, because the universe answers your requests. So when we ask with deliberate intentions and we're very clear about what we want, it gets delivered. Sometimes we focus on things we don't want with a lot of force and feeling, and those show up because it's so clear, and we go, oh my God, I didn't want that, but yet you focused on it, right? So this is a money and a law of attraction card. I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. And that's I think one of the biggest issues that we have today are people that have gotten disconnected from their own source, so they feel a lot of suffering. And that's really where the suffering comes from. It's our own human affliction. It's not from the universe or God. It's our own humanity. So connect with that source within you, and all things are possible. You can have, do, or be anything. I love you so much, Aries, and I'll be back again in a few days for a June reading.